Hello boys and girls, it's me, Koyoshi here. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. In the last video we did Linkle's first half of the boss challenge, A-Rank. And now we're putting on anti-boss formula because it's time for that good old story setup again. More specifically, we are going to the Faron Woods once again. More specifically, yeah, we're going back to survival battles once again. Which means the same old story again. Let's hope we don't forget the mission 2 again. We've been doing that a lot lately. There's a little aggressive here early. Or if this is the faster strategy, but then again, if it saves us taking out troops later, it works well. Gonna do the thing, yeah, we'll do that now. I was saying I should still popping out because we're not losing any time anyways because we have to wait for the deck socks to clear out anyway, so we actually miss any time doing that. So I'm trying to be smarter with our magic uses. If I have to wait for it himself, it tends to delay that further then. We basically get a free fairy magic use. We can't really use that without wasting time in any use, you know, staying still for a bit. Not knowing how to do the jungle strat. Speaking of which, I have to mention, no, it's not a weird setup, it does see like a bug, but yeah, Extreme Crush will actually automatically miss the Dongle. Okay, that's nice. We overkilled him. That means we're already in an early good position here for the raid too. Wait, so I have to go here. Keep going the wrong way. We mostly want to make this free so we do not have to deal with them playing layer. Time and an inconvenient time. It's also the control I want here. That was fast. Actually, we're getting it a lot more as like compared to the other features. I don't like that. Very the enemy space. Oh, get a free magic use in. Even though that was delayed, it'll probably still work out, because yeah, it's just cleared out. So we pretty much got that magic for free again. By the way, we need to remember, we must get at least 16 kills by the end of this. Linkle's friend in the storyline, I'm not sure we should hook her out. This time I don't care about me. I just realized the way I set that up, the Darunias just fell into that attack. Okay, that was a good setup there. Yeah, at least killed a good majority of them. Just need to attack with the good to defeat the other one. And trigger the other kit. So, worry about everything's happening. Okay, well, let's not use any magic for that. I'm gonna have to do attacks anyway. defeated, manhandle it before Linkle defeated the Earth Warriors, which is kind of interesting. Just barely didn't do it in time. Okay, we're gonna have to face the magic here. That's the easiest way to make sure that this works properly. So we don't get a fast ag because we did not have enough troops cleared out to use memory time to get rid of them. By fast endings, like, we literally just do that in the boss and that's how easy it is normally. I didn't really waste that much time though. All it really took was another fairy magic. That's all it really took, to be honest. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure if microphone is picking up Dad's voice or not. For those of you who don't know, yes, my dad still games every morning, so whenever I record in the mornings, he's recording as well. That's another reason why I was thinking of maybe doing that in the evening, but I don't know. Then it gets really late, and I don't know if I'm up to recording or not. So I kind of just pick and choose my recording times. Just kind of have to do what I do best. And I remembered, I think we are getting to the point where we might be able to use the boost set, but I still don't want to do it yet. I say until we get to like the last, and know for sure, we probably don't want to waste too much of this too early, because it does go down pretty fast at 175. It's materials used each time you want to do anti-boss formula. It's kind of annoying to get through fast. This one, I usually think there's a time here, so you usually just want to just go straight into the next way and see if we can get it free. I definitely changed the way I use these now. Now we basically try to use them whenever the boxes are already up, so we can try and get a free magic use in between these. You already have to wait for that tail effect. Anyway, somehow I knew it was gonna happen multiple times in a row. Oh, another two. Oh, and mine's two on top of it. I think it's safe and get my troops down. Because the last time we didn't do that, that did not work well at all. Why would I need a normal bow and arrow? Link already has crossbows. We could kind of just come with that, don't you think? There we go. It's gone. Keep going. There we go. pretty much just use that now whenever I see it effective here. There you go. Okay, I think I want to use at least one outside here in order to set up Chick to be on the right side. More specifically, I mean us having the magic fountain, the fairy magic combos on the right side. We want all the enemies' defense to be reduced after all. Well, since we already did that, we'll go ahead and take out Arjek and the bosses first. Because we start closer to it makes more sense to take them out. That was fast. Like I said, we take out giant bosses. Giant bosses that are dark very fast. Okay, it's on the next side right away. I almost got knocked me back right as I was trying to finish that. I think as long as I keep making him block that, it's gonna want to attack me right away. Oh wow. Somehow that opponent is dealing damage. Let's just do that then, yeah. It's just as effective as attacking him normally anyways. Gotta remember, I have anti-boss formula. I could just ignore the weak point and attack normally. I just never found it worth it against Gomo because he seemed to already block so much. It just didn't seem to work out at all. But this time it did. Because he was right next to me while I was attacking the other one. I was wondering why he was doing the one attack, and apparently I was damaging him. Well, actually, yeah, he was right next to me, so I was damaging him, because Linkle's attacks are mostly AoE, at least somewhat in nature. So he was right next to me, it saved a lot of time. There we go, let's go to this. My only real question is, I wonder which character is going to be next after Linkle. We'll probably check in whenever we're done with the video, or getting close to done with the character, rather. I'm just trying to, there's a plan. For some reason that took longer to load than last time. I will say, that's one of the biggest things they're going to probably address if Substitute comes out good. It's gonna be the loading time gonna be significantly faster. Even when not playing on 60 FPS mode, the server will still probably load very fast, as far as I'm made aware. Oh, nice. We got the insta spawn. Insta spawn means we doesn't even say that it's been defeated, even though we've already done so. Instead, it takes us straight into the animation. Yay! Oh, use this now. I even know this is not the last enemy. So we need to use magic here anyway. I think our just does so much damage that we can pretty much annihilate this particular mode fast. She might get the fastest time, yeah, if we focus and go quickly, especially if we can clear certain enemies right away. So far, we've been doing a good job of doing that. I just realized that AoE can catch other ones too. Oh, okay, let's still use magic before I mess up too much here. Gotta remember, we still need to hit them somewhat quickly. Nope. Just trying to cheat. It's not gonna work against anything. Let's actually try this. Okay, this works just as fast as taking Manhandle out normally. Okay. Good to know. Linkle is so overpowered we don't even need to break, bite, and smash the giant bosses. We could just take them out normally. Or use magic. And plus on the ones that are tougher to defeat. Yeah, I think we might actually have a really good speedrun character on our hands, folks. Hale's already pretty fast at the missions she does normally, but this and Mast, oh boy, she does a lot of damage. I can imagine this is very broken if she had a weapon with Legendary on, which by the way increases our base damage by a lot. And extra damage is always really nice in these kinds of modes. Not the combo I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, perfect. It's same. Now we get these set boxes, we basically use them now to immediately get them picked up. It might be better to just try to lure them into here. So we can take them all out once. So sense. Do you really think I'm amazing? Yeah, I think so. Well. There's still one more. So the other one skipped. Okay, Ardra might be a bit more annoying to take out with this setup. Because she already has a really bad hitbox. So Ardra for sure I always want to pull down. Apparently, because I didn't take count as doing things, so that's how he's the full combo when he's doing that. Dealing with that. Trying to clear this out because we still have to wait for text boxes to show up. Got so much damage, it's faster to not do the combo man. Oh, I can whenever we take out the dam. There we go. That was easy enough. So we're going really fast here, too. Wrinkle's really good speedrun character so far. Big difference. The difference not having magic down on this. probably use that right away. What I mean by that, I mean fairy magic. It's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That would be a good chance to bide your time indeed, Sam. Right here, we can stay there. But we also need to make sure we take out the sand side of it too. That's right, she's not completely invulnerable while using it. It's probably easier to do that if we want to not take as much damage. Grab this for a full health refill, since you don't really... Oh, let me do otherwise. That enemy's defeated. There's, we got the enemy in the first one, we don't want it. Had any time to attack me at all. So even if it did stay to attack, it probably would have taken me down anyway. Because I was so early, the prisons haven't even moved up to me yet, so we have to move up to them instead. Because they walk very slow. Pretty slow, huh? Okay, I think this is the boss I want to do the separate combo on. By separate combo, I mean just doing basic attacks for a bit. After the second, we just do the combo. No, awkwardly timed the 2,000 kills on that. I didn't accept. This is why sometimes I feel like we should just get over 2,000 enemies even if we don't have to, because sometimes we might do it accidentally when we don't mean to. But to be fair, the battle already ended, so it didn't really matter. We'll show Linkle's nation off. Don't you guys worry. I'm just in a really fast speedrun, and I want to get a really good in-game time here. That was sub 10 minutes, by the way. I don't think anybody's gone sub 10 minutes on this battle yet. I mean, I've not done it yet. With any of the characters. And yeah, by people I mean the characters that I've been playing. Looks like it just barely got the 2,000 kills. It sucks, because you want to stay under that. For those of you who don't know, if there's a message board, passage pop up on the screen when you try to advance onto the next wave or finish a battle, for that matter. The game will not finish the battle until the text box is cleared out. So it actually wastes you time in a speedrun, so you need to be careful to make sure that doesn't happen. Most of the time, the speedrun just ignores it and just kind of does whatever it does best. Just barely fast enough. Snail doesn't necessarily have the best AoE of a bit right? So I'm gonna try and defeat extra tubes of her if we can. There we go. Defeated that right away. We got a good amount of troops there too. That's, I believe, a Ganon. Didn't have enough time to so that particular combo in the bat does a lot of damage if you can get a pass with it. And when they are. So we took the right already. It's gonna go really fast. The only character that could be faster than it is typically Lana, because we did hit slowly too. Probably would be Linkle that has the fastest time. The only reason Lana's any faster is because all you need is one special and usually bam, the enemy just dies right away. You have it her attack just does so much damage, so you want to try and hit as many bosses together with it so you can just instantly kill them. That's how you speedrun that mode. So that means if I was just doing a single character playthrough, I would have to pick Lana. She's the only one who can do this very fast enough to get it done in a reasonable amount of time. Oh, great. No magic. We're gonna have to go out of our way to get that because we need to still use Magic Fountain just a couple of times a year. We'll still abide by our special rules there too, so if we need to use it again. As you can see, she can also get frozen in the air. Like I said, because her attack does not make her immune, she gets frozen in the air sometimes whenever she is using one of her attacks. Not the best timing, but to be fair, we just received reinforcement, so it doesn't really matter. Run. Yeah, I think my actual strat to make this work somewhat fast is to still focus on the basic areas, but try to take our drop with me as we go around. So just realize I'm still not playing some of these battles right. I should be using Extreme Crush on them when the bosses are not dark, because that's the fastest way of taking them out. Anyways, we're paying our drop to come to us. These are very fast to go here. Fun fact, even if you weren't using, unless you are not using a Street Crush, it's actually slower even to still pull Dart Drop down in that scenario. Because you have to wait for, and it takes at least 10 seconds, whereas Extreme Crush, bam, down instantly. You don't have to wait for the easy to do in that scenario. Make sure not to miss this allied hard transport troop, because otherwise it's going to be really awkward to deal with the battle. This hurts. I'll suggest using essentials to get out of the re-dead stew since we need it for otherwise. Set over here, then we have no choice but to wait for it. Like when we're stuck in the air, whatever. I still hate the fact that this you just waste your time playing time. We know what to do. Well, sort of, actually. You know what? I should be doing this more the way I should be doing it. Almost forgot about the magic stash group in this. Got defeated right early. Looks scary, but we have to wait longer. I'm gonna wait until that starts popping out. Then we'll use magic so we can our troops defeated in the time. All those boblets we took out in that time to finish that battle part. Again, I'm not too sure how many troops we need. If it is just 1,600, then it'll be really easy to get through. Okay, honestly, it's good that I'm triggering this touch now. I can have it out of the way. Jeez, that was instant. Maybe it's because I was defeating the enemy right as an error message was popping out. See what's causing it to happen like that. Oh yeah, Shaol's doing the stupid thing, right? We're making them power attack. It's actually the only annoying thing about the re-dits. If they do a stupid setup, they'll usually stun lock the Linkle in the air unless you're ready for... Oh my gosh, stop it, idiot. Off the... I didn't mean to say this, actually. What I meant to say was, stop being annoying, re-dit. You're killing me, Smalls. Right away as well. Okay, now the next wave type doesn't matter. Remember, we're still trying to get. We only really need 3 kills. I was just using Magic earlier before because it was easier to do. No. Alright, well, we know what to do here. Magic right away. So Hard Rock specifically we want to smash in a normal way because it's such a bad hitbox for it. Now it's not worth attacking normally at all. Except when we have no choice, of course. Okay, I think if we want to really do this fast, we should just ignore that particular on the back and use magic instead. And it is by far the most annoying. Okay, you want to do that? You want to cheat on it? Because I can cheat too. I have a special move too, just so you know. Oh my gosh, she really, really, really wants to cheat. She did it twice in a row. So I use the special instant twice in a row. Those you don't know, yeah, those moves make them invincible. That's why I call them cheat moves. You can skip them by running away, but when we already have so many enemies around, it's not worth skipping them. Okay, now just before this he runs away, I want to get him. Okay, maybe that was a good time because it delayed a bit, but that's all okay. I don't care anyway. Just want to go as fast as I can. Still be efficient about it. Remember, I do not want to restart the battle because I happen to mess up. Okay, well, really the redeads are the more main threat here. Yeah, get rid of those stupids first, so on to the actual Warriors Lieutenants afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna do this in a somewhat interesting way. By somewhat interesting, I mean the kind of risky strat where we avoid all bosses for now and try to use a magic fountain on top of them, except we do not have magic. That's right, I'm used to having that, but we actually use magic fountain so many times now, it's not worked out for us. Alright, well let's clear out all the excess enemies and clear out Hendrik first now. This will get annoying. Again, we missed. Like I said, it's very random. Sometimes you'll miss purely, and other times you won't. Yeah, I'm listening to that, so not to be hit down on the ground there. I think the big problem right there with Linkle is not because of her ever attacks. It's because of her weakness to just take a lot of damage. Because now the moves are supposed to interrupt enemies. On uninterruptible enemies, you can't do anything about it because she doesn't try to make herself invulnerable. Look at that now. We got 5,000 and the 2,000 back to back there. That's how fast we were. Okay, there we go. Now just take out Van Angela and then the other stuff. I just realized her time is very low right now on her recording, only 38 up to this point, which means we've been going incredibly fast. Like I said, Linkle's a really good speed-1 character, and thankfully for us, the game does not care how much damage you take in these battles. I think I've mentioned it before, and I'll say it again. These battles do not care about how much damage you take. You can take a bunch of damage and still get the A rank. The only annoying part is you cannot get natural healing drops besides the specific healing drops you get in the battle naturally through specific enemies. Not be splashing down, Mr. Chosen. Because that creates some particle effects, and too many of those could crash the game, you know. Why is that even water? We're not even close to water there. That's really just stuck in the ground, really, you know. Alright, well that was very fast. Got a decent amount of KOs as well. There we go. Let's wait for this victory animation this time. Yeah. So, as you can see with that, let's actually check something. She's only off by a few seconds of Volga's spear time. I always forget Volga exists, by the way. Yeah, Volga is the fastest spear in time, simply because it's... but Linkle actually beat it a lot of times, too. So yeah, in Survival Battles level 1 to 3, Linkle is one of the fastest characters to use, simply because of how powered her attack is. That does a lot of damage. A lot of characters are broken like that, though, and Skullkid's gonna have an equally amount of drill in it. You want to know why I said that? Because, of course, we did Linkle's Battle and Boss Challenge A rank, but next video, we're gonna do Skullkids. That's why. So we get to see a bunch of lasers. Yeah. I think you guys know what I'm gonna say now. Leave a like if you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.